have the audacity to tell me
It's
to
legal.
get out of a gym that I have a right to
legal.
use?
17 is legal.
So one of the biggest trends that's been happening on social media this past year has been exposing creepy guys at the gym. And I say creepy sarcastically because 99% of the time these guys aren't creepy and are usually just minding their own business at the gym. It seems like even glancing for 1 second in the direction of some of these TikTok clout chasing mouth breathers is enough to have an entire exposed video made on you. But the point is that a lot of these creep videos are usually insanely exaggerated and are desperate attempts at getting views and attention. But today we're going to be taking a look at the opposite. This is without a doubt the creepiest man I've ever seen in one of these gym videos who attempts to hit on a 17-year-old girl, gets rejected, and loses his mind. But without further ado, let's take a look.
You're just not nice. You're not a nice person.
I'm not a nice person when you try and come on to me while I'm working out after I tell you I'm 17. Are you out of your fucking mind? And then you have the audacity to tell me to get out of a gym that I have a right to use?
So this is where the video starts off, right in the middle of this strange interaction. The first thing you could hear this guy say is, "You're just not a nice person."
Not nice. You're not a nice person.
And the context to that is that he gave her a compliment, asked her out, she's not into him, and now she's rejecting him, which he doesn't seem to be taking all that well. And right off the bat, you could tell it's almost as if he has this mindset where just because he gave her a compliment, that automatically means she owes him something, owes him a date. Which is pretty much the essential nice guy incel mindset you hear about online playing out in real life. You know, she rejected him after that compliment, so she must be an awful person, right? Lastly, it sounds like one of the reasons she rejected him is because she's also 17 years old and he doesn't seem to care about that at all, which I think we can all agree on is pretty fucking weird.
And then you have the audacity to tell me to get out of a gym that I have a right to use?
17 is legal. I never said.
Get your head out of your ass and don't
Yes,
speak to
listen,
me that way.
Listen.
Don't point your finger at me.
Respect older people. You
Oh,
understand?
respect older people.
Yes,
So when it
yes.
comes to going on a date with me, you're not that old, but now I have to respect you?
17 is legal. Respect older people. Yeah, this guy's a fucking weirdo. I don't know how you could bring up respect when you're clearly interrupting this person's workout and are refusing to get rejected. Now, I'm all for shooting your shot and trying to start a conversation with a stranger you're interested in, as much as it's even discouraged nowadays. But there's a way of going about it in a non-creepy and casual way, and this is definitely not it. I mean, when you're at the point where a girl is yelling at you, clearly uncomfortable, and even recording a video, you've done something seriously wrong. And I mean, it sounds like pretty much everything coming out of this guy's mouth is creepy.
Respect older people. You understand?
Oh, respect older people.
Yes,
So when it comes to going on a date with me, you're not that old, but now I have to respect you?
I just said, let's go out normally, like normal.
I don't want to go out with you.
Okay.
Especially after you tell me to get the fuck out of a gym that I have a right to use.
Because you told me, oh, don't approach me. Who are you to tell me that?
Who are you to come on to me?
Oh my
And I
God.
feel like you have a right to come on
This
to
is
me.
useless. This is useless. Go home. Go home. Go home.
Yeah, you go home for rejecting me, because you're clearly a terrible person. How could you reject me? So the pot has boiled over, and this dude has officially lost his mind. Probably holding in some tears, shitting his pants a little since this is being recorded, and was posted on TikTok where it got a few million views. Sadly, we can't see his face, though, because I think the person recording was trying to be discreet, but this dude is sure as shit getting banned from the gym at this point. I just find it crazy how he wants her to go home because she doesn't like him talking to her at the gym and wants to be left alone. As if he's not saying some of the creepiest shit imaginable and acting like a psycho, but that's the thing with some of these guys. I guess they just have no self-awareness.
This is useless. Go home. Go home. Go home.
Watch him fucking talk to
Go
me.
home.
When get your ass kicked out of the gym.
Fucking lose my temper. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah?
Listen. Go home. You understand? Go home. Tell your daddy what the fuck you want to tell. Get the fuck out of here. I don't fucking. Bro, listen. I'm done with you. Like, bro, I'm not gonna talk to any of you. Yeah, you're right. Because you give me trouble. You give me trouble.
You gave him trouble. Yeah, this was completely your fault, of course. She was only minding her own business and doing her own workout, not talking to anyone, but I guess it was her fault at the end of the day for rejecting such a nice guy. She just couldn't appreciate how nice and a gentleman he was for complimenting her. This honestly might be the most pathetic nice guy incel mouth breather I think I've seen on the history of the channel. Just the fact that this guy has done some of the mental gymnastics to somehow blame her is beyond pathetic.
You give me trouble. You give me trouble.
You give me trouble. Yeah, this guy is definitely not all there in the head to have even came up with that conclusion. Someone put this guy on a fucking watch list immediately.
Like, bro, I'm not gonna talk to any of you. Yeah, you're right. Because you give me trouble. You give me trouble. Okay, this is all you do. You're good for nothing. Get out of here.
I'm good for
I'm
nothing.
not even gonna talk to you. You're invisible to me. I don't care.
Yeah?
Yes, you're invisible to me. I'm done.
Okay. Have a nice day, buddy.
You too.
If there's ever a video that makes a good case for carrying some pepper spray, this is it. This guy genuinely sounded like an unhinged psycho towards the end there. And credits to this girl for being a fucking beast and handling this psycho like a boss. Creeps like this are an extremely rare occurrence though, so to anyone watching this, don't be put off by the idea of going to the gym. I've never seen anything like this happen in all the times I've ever been to a gym, and as long as there's other people around, this would never happen. As of right now, there isn't any follow-up to this situation, but apparently this did happen in an apartment gym, so hopefully this guy was banned and evicted for harassment. But with that said, now that we've seen a real gym creep, I want to show a couple examples of the pathetic attempts at exposing other guys at the gym who aren't creeps.
Tom, you catch the boys slipping at the gym.
Pulling your shorts way up your ass to try and catch guys slipping at the gym so you can expose them on social media? Really? Nobody is staring at you. The first guy doesn't even have his eyes open. The second guy is directly in front of you, probably looking at you wondering, why does she have an entire film production set up with a camera pointed directly at me, filming me, when he doesn't want to be in your video? And the first guy saw this and he commented pretty pissed off. You don't have his consent, you're not his friend. He didn't say it was okay to do this, but you replied, oh, it's just a joke. I'm sorry, there's nothing funny about this. Trying to portray somebody as a gym creep staring at you, all for likes and attention on social media at his expense. And I talked to that man privately. He was scared that this could be hurtful to his relationship with his girl. How do you not know better than to treat people this way? So LA Fitness in Delray Beach, Florida, I hope you see this. I hope you kick her ass out. She doesn't belong. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
I think Joey pretty much said everything there is to say there. This is just one of the many desperate attention seekers that have made videos grasping at any straw possible to make someone out to be a creep and try to be a victim. We've seen this a couple times in the past, and in one of the cases, that girl ended up straight up ruining her life over these clout chasing TikToks. Check those videos out, by the way, if you haven't already, but let's take a look at one more.
Really don't know why this man is staring at me. I'm pretty sure it's because he fancies me or he thinks I'm a weirdo. Let's go. He's about to pass. Do you see him? It's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, maybe that man is looking at you because he fancies you, he wants you, even though he doesn't try to talk to you, he doesn't try to approach you whatsoever, or he's looking at you because you have an entire film production set up at the gym with a tripod, a camera, a microphone, and you're talking to yourself while you work out. He's looking at you wondering, what in the world is she doing? I know I would, anybody at the gym would. And you all have to understand, older generations, they don't really understand, nor do they like this filming at the gym, especially when you're filming your entire workout mic'd up. I understand filming a few sets or exercises, but filming your entire workout at a gym that's not private and not your personal gym? Really? So to this young woman, next time before you post a video trying to label somebody as a gym creep or wanting you, just ask yourself, am I doing something that would make people look at me? Not to mention, aren't you filming this to post on social media for the entire world to see? You need to do better.
One thing I've noticed in these videos is that the only creepy people here are the TikTokers recording. I mean, you're the one who's setting up a camera up in the gym and getting strangers on video. Reverse the roles and a guy doing that would be questioned instantly. I think gyms just need to ban cameras in general. Unless you're dealing with an actual psycho, of course.
You give me trouble. You give me trouble.
But anyways, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more videos coming soon to the channel. And let me know what your thoughts are on this entire entire situation and leave a comment. Peace.